Team God.
You've played all your life, and sit over there and watch how tough it was in the first couple of years up here, looking at things, not getting to play as much as you want.
It was very difficult, but it's just God's plan.
Eric, interesting. Some people might think, well, safety, cornerback, it's all DB, because it's a pretty big difference. I mean, how big a difference is it, and specifically, what are the biggest things that you have to change when you switch like that?
Switch like that. Can you repeat that?
Sorry. What are the main things specifically that you have to change moving from safety to cornerback?
I would say footwork. I mean, you just got to work on that every day. Just working on footwork. You got to have feet being in the corner, at the corner position.
Do these wide receivers been standing out to you, particularly some of these young guys?
Trey Knox and Michael Woods, them guys are incredible. They can do everything. Run routes. Them are great guys.
What about some of the younger D-backs? I mean, you guys are going to be relying on those guys to help you this year.
Greg Brooks, Devin Bush, Malik Chavis, those guys are doing incredible. They can do everything, cover, tackle, anything you need them to do. Them guys are stepping up, and I can't wait to see them this season.
Chavis said that DBU there early in practice. Has he done anything else like that?
Oh, yeah, he's long. He's long. He's been doing that all the practices we've been having.
Any big plays stand out from you guys on defense today?
Catalan pick six. He's been doing incredible. He played every play like it's his last. He's doing very great.
So he had another pick.
Welcome in. It's our Friday edition. Yes, it is. This is our first initial A edition to start this 2019 Razorback football season off, and we let you hear audio coming in from sophomore starting cornerback, Monteric Buster, not Buster, Demetrius. It's Buster. I had a family member hit me up and say it's Buster. Buster Brown, talking about his fall camp leading up to August 31st. Demetrius, can you believe it? August 31st, we're that close from kickoff of the 2019 season.
Now, time went by fast, man. I'm excited this football season, though, because I think it's going to be a very interesting year for the University of Arkansas.
I'm really excited. We got a big show planned for you today. Here at 1:30, we're going to be joined by Arkansas Democrat-Gazette's own Scotty Borderland. He's been out at fall camp. We'll get his takes, and we'll talk about a transfer portal situation. Yesterday, I got to take a break and kind of poke fun at myself. On yesterday's show, I mentioned that Giovanni would have, a very good breakout season. At that time, did not know that he would enter the transfer portal a few hours after our show. And watching him, Demetrius, I was kind of surprised because I've watched this young man for the first 6 days of camp and didn't see this coming. Did not see this coming. But with all being said now, he will be moving on. Where do you see this linebacker core? I myself, I don't think there's going to be a huge drop off. He hasn't played very much, and that's no disrespect to Giovanni. My best wishes to whatever school he moves on to. But how does this shape up the linebacker room?
I don't think it necessarily shakes anything up. I just think it shows guys that they have opportunity, an opportunity to get on the field. This is one less guy that I have to be in competition with. And I think that's somewhat of what you kind of feel Giovanni felt is the reason to leave, the competition in the room and the ability to get on the field right away, or I would say as much as he would like. And, I just think it opens doors for guys like Pluck to really get in that rotation. They have Bumper and Grant Morgan rotating in front of him. So, I just see it as opportunity. It's more room for opportunity.
And as we when we were up at Media Day back in early July, had an interview, sit down with Marcus, the Big Swagoo Spears, and he made a point in that interview that sometimes they just don't fit. And I think that, with that being, I believe you told me right before we went on, 34 players have moved on since the Brett Bielema era ended. I mean, so you might look at that and some people say that that's a bad thing. I just think it's kids not fitting in the system and being afforded the opportunity to go and continue their dream just at a different university in a different scheme. I mean, I have no problem with that. I don't think that it's a coaching issue. I just think it's a style issue, and sometimes kids don't fit. And obviously, Giovanni felt that his time here at Fayetteville had run out, and he needed to move on to greener pastures and kind of get in a new system. And like I said, I want to wish Giovanni LaFrance all the best wishes in the world. I mean, he's been a model citizen, hadn't had any, Demetrius, that's what I like about the young man, hadn't had any off the field issues. He's not been a guy over the 4 years that he's been here in Fayetteville we've talked about having any academic or off the field problems. So like I said, good luck to you. Hope you find a great spot to play, Giovanni, and make the most of it in your remaining years of college football. But on to my co-host, Demetrius, I want to ask him about that. Is this a coaching issue, or is this just a player not feeling as though this is the type of system that he needs to be in to have the type of success collegiately that he so chooses?
I don't really know what to say on this. I wasn't one of those guys that really just had a relationship with Giovanni and really understand how he felt about the program and the team itself. But to me, it's just, I think it boiled down to the ability to get on the field as much as he would like. I think when you start getting around to those junior and senior classification, you try to figure out, okay, what's the reality of me really shaping out to start.
Right.
Let's get it out the way to start, because it's rare that you can be a backup from an SEC school and then you try to go do an NFL campaign. You really have to have a off the chart type of combine experience. So to me, I think it just boiled down to the ability to play and get what he thought he deserved. So that's really all I can really speak on or say what would be the notion of why he would leave.
Which hits the question that we have here on our Facebook page. If you want to chime in, you can do so. Just chime in on our Facebook page, On the Hill, Pat Jenkins Sports Talk Radio. And the question of the day